Hello everyone. This is my very first video, but ignore the whole context of the video right now. I just wanted to talk about how much this game has really changed over the years. I don't know, there's not much really to say. This is gonna be a short video, like really short. But I remember when I very first started playing this game was like very like it was very inclusive. That's not the right word. It was like very stimulating. Like it would get your mind, oh my gosh, I don't know what I'm trying to say. Like it would get you to really deeply engage in the game, but it kind of feels repetitive. I was looking at chat a while ago when I was playing the game, and a lot of people agree that this game is kind of like boring now, but all you can really do is like train, and the quests are pretty boring. This is a new account because my old one got banned, but even with this account, it's not really engaging having to redo the quests, even though there are updates and new things that I haven't really done because it's been a while since I played this game. But I mean, parts of it are fun and whatever, but like the community's good sometimes they're kind of chaotic, but yeah, the game it has changed a lot. I know a lot of people notice that, but all in all, this game is like changed a lot. I mean, some good ways too, like the quest, they've gotten more quests, more main quest. They've gotten the character updates, obviously, new horses and all that, but it seems kind of repetitive. Like even with the new horses, the coats are pretty much the same and everything, but like the current horse that I was riding on in this video, it's a Selle Francis. Even the coats with that, it's mainly just bays and blacks, and the grays, like you see that with all the breeds, and it's like it's not really surprising anymore. I mean, I'm mainly into buckskins, which I get mad when they don't have the updated horses with buckskins unless it's like a sooty buckskin or like a dun. But I get it. Not all the horse breeds are gonna have the duns, but it feels like it's just repetitive, just a bunch of bays and just a bunch of grays, pretty much. That's the majority of the horse coat colors that they're gonna have, and the gaits and everything are really, really similar. Like even now that you look at it, the gallop from the view, it seems very hoppy or whatever. And that's very similar to the Jorvik wild horses. Yeah, I don't have a Jorvik wild on this account, so I can't really show it. I might put an overlay of like I'll put in a video of someone else with their Jorvik wild showing how they're very similar with how bouncy they are. So it's not really like new gaits or whatever, and they don't do the gaits very well. Like the Dutch Warmblood, for example. I'll also put in there some footage of my Dutch Warmblood. Like, the exaggerated, I'm sorry, I'm pretty nervous with this, but like the exaggerated, hoof lick, and it's not really there much, but the head being, below like behind the vertical or whatever. It's pretty obvious their footage, like their references aren't proper dressage moves, and like it just promotes bad riding. I don't know, I'm pretty rambling in this because this is my first video, so I don't really have anything to talk about per se, and this footage was just filmed for other reasons. This footage is just background footage for the most part, but it's pretty much just, this game is very, very repetitive, just like I am right now. But yeah, after this whole rambling session, I will talk more about just how this game has changed so much. Like, aside from all the repetitive codes, the repetitive gates and everything, the quests themselves are pretty repetitive. You gotta, a lot of them, they have daybreakers, which, I mean, that has its ups and downs, as all things do, but, it's not really engaging anymore. Like, I know most of you, I say that like I have subscribers, no, but I know most of the people who will watch this video have played this game for a while, and even the newer ones, if you've played this game for over like a year, you know the differences that this game has went downhill. And even if you watch videos of like other YouTubers that say Star Stable, there is evidence that they're going down financially, and this year they don't have the Rainbow Festival, which I know a lot of people enjoyed. I personally didn't really dislike or like it, but it does feel very weird not having it this year, since I've played this game since I was in like 5th grade, which was a while ago. But this game does not really, like, even when they do repeat the festivals, like, the only new things we really get when we get like the holidays or whatever is new horses, which is just getting money out of their players. Which, I mean, yeah, they are a business, they are going to need money to pay their employees and whatever, but it just feels like they're more interested in money than really their players, you know? Like, it just, I don't know how to put it, pretty much, other than how I just put it, but it just feels like the whole setup of the game is more based towards money and not really the players' enrichment per se. So that's just my take on that half. Let's get on to the second half of talking about the gates more than just general idea. Okay, so now we're getting onto the gates. Ignore me whole having to log back on and everything. This is, again, footage used for a different reason. If you follow my Instagram, you know the reason. But, like, yeah, with this video, I have my, like with this footage, I have my Dutch Warmblood, who's also one of the magic horses. But this game is mostly based on repetitiveness, like, and the gates. I mean, I'm not that deep into dressage anymore as I used to be, but, the gates are very exaggerated with the Dutch Warmblood especially. It just shows that, the tension in the gates per se. Like, I know I do, my horse does a special move at some point in this video, but especially with the rearing, okay, I had to bring that up. I know some people bring it up, some people don't, but like, it just feels like for the most part the rearing is very, very similar. I mean, but how much different can you get with rearing? I know that's just me being picky, but the trots are very similar and everything. The only thing that really differs from what I've seen is like really with the quarter horses, their sliding stops or whatever. But like 99% of the horses have the same stop, the same rear, the same, well, not 99%, but most of the horses have extremely similar stops and extremely similar rears. And the special moves, like, I know for a while people were talking about the Dartmoor ponies. It just feels like a filler. It doesn't really feel like an actual a special move, because it's just like, and I know I'm gonna have to buy a pony on this account at some point for the pony championship or whatever, because I do championships a lot, but it just feels like it's pretty not really meant to be there, because like, it just feels like, honestly, that they're just putting something there to try to seem like they're trying to get some enrichment out of their viewers, when it's not really clicking for most people. I know myself personally, I do not like the Dartmoor pony special moves, and I'm one of the players who loves special moves. Like, none of my horses other than my starter horse don't have a special move. I can't remember if any of mine on my old account had special moves. Like, I know most of them did, because That's just what I don't like a horse that doesn't really have a special move in this game, because it's just a game for one. Yeah, I know that. But, it just feels like there needs to be something more enriching than just reusing, like with the draft horses. I know a lot of the new draft horses, they're gonna have the laying down special move. Like, I know the Shires have it, the, Yorvik Wilds have it, the Ardennes horses, I'm sorry, I'm not good at pronouncing these names of horse breeds, but, they have all laying down moves. Like, at a point it gets really boring. Like, try to get something that's more entitled with the horse breed, honestly. Like, with the Paso Finos, they have something that's really oriented to their breed. And so do the Icelandics, which have been here for a while, so obviously that's not much of a topic anymore. But, it just feels like they're not really trying to incorporate the breed, perhaps, per se, with their gaits and whatever. It just feels like they're giving them a default walk and default all their other gaits. But with the special moves, you can definitely see that they don't really put too much effort into that. But, I mean, maybe I'm just being too critical. Maybe that's what it is. But, yeah. Like I said, with the, Dutch Warmbloods, okay, I apologize about that. I had to cut out some of the video, cut out some of the voiceover, because I was talking about something different. But, yeah, the Dutch Warmbloods, their gaits, for example, like I said before, the extended trot, it's really exaggerated with the hoof flick and whatever. But, like, if you've looked at the other YouTubers, because there's one in particular that I've seen that I cannot remember the name of them. I think it's Rattle that I saw. I'm pretty sure it was Rattle that was talking about it. I know Rattle is the one that was talking about the, financial situation. But, okay, let's get into more of the, I don't know. We'll figure out what the next part is. Okay, I'm sorry for, again, the sudden change in the, video. I had to change that last minute because I kept talking after the video scene, ended. But, this is going to be near the end of the video because it's already 12 minutes in and I'm running out of things to say that aren't repetitive. But, I love the special moves with most of the horses. The coats are pretty good. The best thing I've seen with Sir Sable with what they do is the open house, because the open house does give you brand new coats. But I did notice when I went to the Silverglade Manor that they did have the buckskin and illusion, which was meant for the first time I saw them, they were in the open house event. That might have been what it is. I can't exactly remember. I'm pretty sure that's what the event was. But it just feels like they're not really making the horses limited time anymore. And the ones that are limited time, they're just not really, like, they make it a big deal to be appealing, to try to get people to buy star coins and whatever, to just buy the horses while they're limited time because they'll never be back or whatever. But most of the older players, they know that they'll be back again, so they don't try to rush as hard to get the star coins, because if you know, they are every month they usually have a new they'll have where Gary Goldtooth or whatever the heck his name is come with magic horses, and usually it's the same reused ones. They don't usually come out with new ones unless it's like the 2 new ones that came out for the Rainbow Festival, which again does not feel really like the Rainbow Festival because it's just not the Cloud Kingdom. But it just makes me wonder if they're gonna have a different event. It makes me wonder because they did talk about in the news, if you looked at it, that next week we're gonna have something bizarre. But you know what, now that I'm on the topic of that, I will say I did not like that they were talking about having on the roadmap that next week was gonna be the stable chores, like inside your stable to get like XP or whatever, because we already have that. Maybe it's because I haven't logged on for a while, but we already have that, and I've been doing it already, so it just feels like if the bazaar is the only thing going on next week, why wouldn't they just put that in the they wouldn't just put that in the news instead of saying that it's going to be that instead. because it just feels like it's a bit misleading, I guess you could say. But I've already seen that the English thoroughbreds are going to be in the bazaar, because I already know that I don't particularly like them. They don't really look much like actual English thoroughbreds to me. I'm more of a racing fan, so I do have an eye for a thoroughbred, and they just look so weird, honestly. They don't really look like they're actual thoroughbreds. Okay, maybe that's just me hating on them, but they don't really look like thoroughbreds at all. Cause like it's maybe I just don't have an eye for thoroughbreds like I think I do, but they just look more like deers. Honestly, like they kind of look like deers, and not in a good way, because deers are kind of cute, but they just don't look like deers. I mean, they do look like deers. But yeah, I definitely think they could have done so much more with the English thoroughbreds than what they did. But maybe it's just me hating, honestly. But yeah, it just feels like they could have done so much more with them, because they just do honestly look kind of weird. And like, I don't like the lack of ear movements, okay? Like, because the only time their ears do go back, even when they're in idle, they don't move really that much. But maybe I just haven't paid attention, because I don't really want to buy one of them. But I did notice they're going in bazaar, because they haven't, like, because I looked at the spoilers, because I have a tendency to do that. But they're gonna be in bazaar, and I've noticed they've been in bazaar before, because like, people don't really want them. From what I've seen, they haven't really popped off like some of the other ones, like the Selle Francis or whatever. They haven't really gotten much traction, because they're just not that pretty. Okay, I hate to be a hater, but they don't look that good. Okay, I had to say it. They don't look appealing, honestly. They do look like deers, like I said. But yeah, I'm gonna end the video here at 17 minutes. I said I was gonna end it at 12. But thank you guys for watching. Feel free to subscribe or whatever. And also, I'm gonna be posting more Star Stable content or whatever, because I have not posted anything on this account for like ages. But thank you for watching, guys. Have a good rest of your day or night, whatever it is for you guys. And feel free to watch any of my videos anytime soon. Bye.